I'm Heather Healy reporting in your neighborhood of Waco. And if you're like me, maybe packing some breakfast on the go or packing your lunch for the day, the trend that we're seeing all over the place is high protein, right? So we've got some peanut butter crackers, that's got some protein, a protein shake, even some protein yogurt. But really, is this diet trend all that it's cracked up to be? Well, I went to a child nutritionist to really break it all down for us. You see it in grocery stores and all over social media. High protein this and high protein that. But is all the hype on this valid? Clinical dietitian Lauren Williams details some of the dangers and benefits.
So really making sure that people are meeting their overall protein needs, so especially athletes, for example, meeting their protein needs that they're going to need for recovery and just supporting their performance, their athletic performance. But then in general, it also increases satiety, so it makes us feel more full and lengthens the duration of our satiety too. So for example, if you don't have protein with breakfast, you might feel hungrier a lot earlier than if you had prioritized having some protein with breakfast. So there's different benefits depending on your own lifestyle, but in general, those are the main ones that we're seeing. One of the main dangers is getting too much protein per day. So one of the scary things is that a lot of the patients that I'm seeing will come in saying that they need 2 grams of protein per pound, and that's actually not true. It should be a maximum of 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So you take our body weight in pounds, divide it by 2.2, you're going to get kilograms, and no more than 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight in general, unless directed by your medical team. So there are some people that may need more, but it will depend on your specific medical needs. And if you go over that, it can be hard on your kidneys, and we don't want that, of course.
Adding more protein to your diet could have your grocery bill adding up. According to the USDA, prices of food is predicted to increase 2.9%. Poultry, like chicken, is supposed to increase by 2.5%. So how can we prioritize protein without breaking the bank? Clinical dietitian Lauren Williams weighs in.
Buying on sale is helpful whenever you go to the grocery store, checking the ads for what's on sale that week at whatever grocery store you go to. Buying frozen proteins can be very helpful if you're looking at meats. So buying frozen chicken, for example, is going to be, in general, cheaper than buying the fresh chicken. Really the food-based proteins rather than the foods that have a lot of added proteins. Because the foods that have a lot of added proteins most of the time are very highly processed foods anyway. We don't want to be choosing those most often as it is. And then also they're specialty products, and so they tend to be more expensive, especially with the demand that's out right now.
Lots of great information to keep in mind. If you would like more information on this trending diet, that information is listed on this story on our website. And you can see the full interview that I had with Lauren on our YouTube page. Reporting here in my kitchen in Waco, I'm Heather Healy.